Let's shake up the box. Let's kick out the jam. Don't shake it up too hard because the challenges are starting to fall out. Hang on. Alright, I'm just going to reach in there like this now. Pink one. The game is from 2019, old submission. The game is Gone Home for PC. So let me go ahead and just click Steam and get that going while we're doing that. Submitted by Roastmaster. The challenge is to go home. In parentheses it says read letters to Katie. So it is to beat the game in 15 minutes essentially, because that's the name of the book at the end of the game. And the challenge is go home. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So I know it is possible to do a lot of sequence breaking in Gone Home. The way the game is laid out, there's a big sprawling house for you to kind of explore and go through, but I think, because as you go through the game, you'll learn that there's like secret passages and compartments and things in the house, and then you can go open them, and you'll find like a key to open up a dresser, and that's got another note in it that furthers the story and the background and things like that. So I know that the game is laid out in a way that kind of guides you through a specific. I mean, there's puzzles to solve and things like that, but the game pretty much keeps you on track if you've never played it before. But I know it is possible to get around stuff in the game and just do whatever you want to do. So I'm going to throw this out right now. Massive spoiler alert to anybody who's never played Gone Home, because we are going to, well, maybe not potentially end it or spoil it. I don't remember what all it shows you at the ending of the game. So if you would like to play this game and enjoy it for yourself, I would highly recommend it. I haven't done the project yet, but I've been working on my top 100 video games of all time, and maybe that'll be something that comes on next year that I'll work on for the channel. But Gone Home is a game that has made it into my personal top 100. It's not at the top of the list. It's in the bottom third, toward the bottom third. So. But I would consider this one of my favorite games of all time. So the challenge is to just beat the game. Essentially, the story behind this game is that it's like 1992, and you've come home from studying abroad. You've gone home, and your family has recently moved into a very large estate that you inherited from an uncle who was kind of a hermit or whatever. So, I mean, you never really saw the inside of the house, so you're kind of exploring it, and you've never seen the house. Your parents have packed up your things and moved it into what's going to be your bedroom. So again, your character is discovering this house just as you are for the very first time. And your parents are missing. They're not present. And your sister's also gone. And the story focuses on the sister, but there is a subplot involving your parents as well. So you don't need to solve the mystery, but as you progress through the game, you will uncover where everybody is and what happened and the story behind all that. So it's worth checking out. It really is worth it. So the challenge here is to go home. So let's see. Just hit new game. So we'll hit yes. And we're going home in 3, 2, 1, go. So, like I said, if you don't want it spoiled, avert your eyes or look away, or something. Mute the stream for a little while. We did feature this on Gatorbox and played through it together in a stream that was called "Being Nice to Gone Home." Okay, Fulbright. There we go. Alright. So I know, where's the duck? Turn lamp. I love lamp. There's the key. Oop. Alright. So how do we... Yeah, like right now it's illuminated that staircase because I want you to start going up there, but I think... Yeah, there we go. Caitlin Greenbrier. Alright, we'll put that over there. where is it? I don't want that. It's spooky. I don't want that. It's spooky. What book is this? Oh, the Holy Bible. Kobe. Oh, alright. Okay, so I know there's a way that you can move the bookcase. I feel like that's the book, but how do you? Is it? Oh, it's not the bookcase. It's right there. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's spooky. Okay. Oscar. Key. Take the attic key. I think that's all I need, actually.
The sunset light in this house.
Yeah, so we've actually, like, skipped way ahead in the game now.
I just want to sleep.
There's nothing particularly bad about this game. It just kind of has a bad rap because people say it's like a walking simulator.
She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Oh, there's the attic. See, this game just kind of has a bit of a haunting atmosphere. Like, I anticipate something's gonna, like, come up and get me. But it never does. It's just a game that's done very well, and we've just sequence broke the hell out of it. I'm gonna skip through. I'm not gonna look at any of this, actually. And, in fact, Letters to Katie is on this table right there. So, read Letters to Katie. So, that is a completed challenge. There we go. I did it.
Katie,
I went home.
I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person. That I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad. And you won't hate me. And you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again. Someday.
So that
Sam.
ending probably makes no sense because we didn't play through any of the game. So Mr. Flammable says, what kind of challenge was that? That was pathetic. I think Roastmaster was banking on me not knowing about being able to skip and sequence break through the game like that. I think that's what the deal was. I think he was expecting me to flounder around and try to run through the house and open lockers and storm through doors and all this other stuff. You know, fumbling with keys and going into the basement and trying to get into the attic and all that stuff. But I knew about the trick. And essentially the sequence break, Mr. Inflammable, as you progress through the game, I mentioned the game is very linear. It tends to guide you in a specific direction through the house, and it kind of gives you hints on where to go based upon things that your sister says in the narration that you can go back and listen to and read again later. And essentially, you just kind of take like a pretzel shape through the house, and you eventually find out that there's a secret room that's hidden to the left of the bookcases that are built into the wall right next to the right of the staircase. There's like a little sliver of wall exposed there, and if you push on it, then it'll actually open up. And down in that room is the key to the attic. And the attic is the final part of the game. I didn't look at anything in the attic, mind you, during this little challenge because I didn't want to spoil anything, right? Because I still think this is a game that you all should experience for yourselves. But I do know that the game ends in the attic because there's a journal that's been left behind by your sister that's called Letters to Katie. That is you. You're playing as Katie Greenbrier. So the challenge was to read that journal. Or just go home, but in parentheses to explain what the joke was read Letters to Katie. Because I think Roastmaster also submitted NSYNC Get to the Show the first time we ever played it, and of course the challenge was get to the show, in parentheses beat the game. But So yeah, you essentially, the sequence break is just that there's nothing stopping you from going in that little hidden alcove right away at the start of the game. Like, I was fumbling with stuff on the bookshelf because I thought you had to pull a book down, and oh, I got an achievement there. What? What's that achievement for? Did they add achievements to Gone Home, or was that a speedrun based achievement? I'm not sure, but anyways, yeah, there's nothing stopping you from messing with that side of the wall and going into that hidden room without the game telling you that it's there. Because eventually you start seeing, like, your sister's, you start hearing your sister's narration, her journal pages, her diary. And in one of them she tells you that, like, oh, she's found, like, these hidden places in the house. She's like, this house goes on forever. We found these secret passages, and we hid a map inside a loose panel, which is why when we played Maniac Mansion earlier, you know, like before the marathon, and I beat that game on Halloween, when I messed with the loose panel and picked up the cassette tape, that's why some of y'all were making Gone Home jokes in the chat room, is because there's a loose panel along the floor just in this game, just like there was in Maniac Mansion. So there's some similarities there. But yeah, like I said, there's nothing stopping you from just going, like, if you know the hidden door is there, nothing in the game is stopping you from kicking it open and just going down and getting the key. So I think this challenge was submitted with the assumption that I did not know that, but I did know that, and I got you. That's a win. You think I'm gonna storm through that whole house in 15 minutes? No. I know where the key is. I've played Gone Home. Like I said, it's one of my favorite games of all time. So that's a win. A win's a win. A win is a win. We've now got 9 wins and 4 losses this marathon. Like, 9 wins and 5 losses. I've definitely hit my stride, because some of those losses were very discouraging for a while. So, anyways, Gone Home is on Steam. I think it's like $15 or $20 or something. It's a little pricey for what it is. The story is good, but it's not like that good. So it's one of those games that I would recommend throwing on your watch list and picking it up when it's on sale. Like if it's half off or something, you know, just grab it. It's an enjoyable game. Play it with an open mind, because it does deal with LGBT matters. So if you're somehow opposed to that, I don't know how you made it this far into Gatorbox, but trigger warning, it deals with LGBT matters. Anyways, that's Gone Home. Hey, thanks for checking out Gatorbox on YouTube. We really appreciate it. If you like what you saw and you want to kick around with us live, follow us on Twitch, because we do this several times during the week. And if you want to support this channel, you can do so by subscribing right here on YouTube, following or subscribing over on Twitch, or even making a pledge on Patreon. Your support over the years has been tremendous. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video right here on Gatorbox.